right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and people from all over the world, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natux, and this is Football Fans Tribe. Over here, we interview Nigerian football fans after matches, and we give you Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new here, please, and I beg, just click that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier, my name is Stokes, and this is how market our back-to-back dose of transfer stories, our back-to-back dose of the transfer rumors and everything that's trending in the transfer market. Of course, we'll be looking at everything one after the other, but also it's an interactive show. So if you join us from anywhere you do all across the world, all you need to do is just click on the link when we provide the link, and that link will take you to your website. Once you reach the website, allow the website to use the camera and your microphone so that we can see you and so that we can hear you. And at that point, you will see a connecting sign. So once it's connecting, just know that at that point, probably we can see you, but then it's not yet your turn. So we'll be taking the calls one after the other at that time, and it's 2 minutes 30 seconds per call for each caller when it gets to that point. But before then, we'll be introducing all the major transfer topics, analyzing them one after the other, and then we get into your calls, and that's how the show should go. But first, this show is sponsored by GVC Football, a football betting platform that focuses more on reverse football betting and, of course, other betting options that you have available across every other market. Now, they have various and numerous reward systems that will be able to tell you as we go on during the show. So that's their logo right there. Okay. So that's their logo right there. So that's their logo on the top right, top left of your screen. And of course, I will be telling you more about GVC Football. We have a registration link in the description, and if you click on that link, you'll be able to get up to 5,000 naira on your first deposit. They have crypto options for recharging and withdrawal. They have crypto options also for betting on games. So it's not just localized to your normal naira and your local currency. Of course, you can work with crypto and have peace if that's what you love working with in terms of your monetary transactions. So we'll be introducing various parts of their reward systems as we move on during the show. But first, let me introduce the guys that are here with me. Henry by my side, and Daniel and okay, that's two. Okay. Now Jaxmaxy is here as well. So these are the guys this is the cast of the show for today. I will be talking about everything with these people one after the other. So also a keynote about JVC Football, and they are the ones that is owned by JVC Holdings, and I don't know whether I don't hear of Coral. That's a very, very popular betting company in the UK, as well as Ladbrokes. So no be company we just come out of nowhere, you understand? It shares links with the biggest of the best of the best of the best betting companies known around the world. So just give it a try. Check our description, the link in the description for a registration link that will give you up to 5,000 naira upon your first deposit. We'll also be telling you we'll also be telling you about their various reward systems as we move on the show, as I've said so many times. So transfer stories to talk about. First of all, the one that scattered everywhere, the calabash that broke. And we'll just start from the obvious one, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of all time. Definitely the greatest goal scorer of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo said he wants out of Manchester United. Now, me and this guy, we already did a video on this. You can go back like 2 steps and check that out. You can check on that video, of course, where we analyze the move, possible replacements, and of course his possible destinations as well. So Cristiano Ronaldo, in a tweet last week by the very, very reliable David Ornstein, he said that Cristiano Ronaldo, he has had enough and he not talk, say, oh boy, I need to go Manchester United. Now something else today, now he's supposed to report for training. Tomorrow Manchester United, they start their preseason tour and they travel tomorrow. So would he be on that jet? That's another question that remains to be answered. Today he didn't report for training because of he said family reasons, according to the Manchester United report. So we would like to hear your thoughts on this matter as well. Let me check, of course, for the first 5 comments that came in on the show before we move on. Alonge Olamide says, comment. Okay, Alonge Olamide says, hello to you, Alonge. And then Collins George says, good evening, my people. I've been waiting for you guys. We are finally here. Thank you so much for waiting. We appreciate you and thank you so much for watching. Ife Oluwa Sunday, Oluwa Tope says, and good evening, guys. Good evening to you. Ife Oluwa. Dawuda Alano Victor says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you. And Badonwa says, hi, guys. Hi to you. And Israel Sunday Pablo says, hello. Hello to you, Israel Sunday Pablo. So on with the rest of the transfer stories now from Cristiano Ronaldo. We move on to another Manchester United related one. And they always bring up this picture every time. But then Tyrell Malacia has completed the 2 phases of his medical as a new Manchester United player, of course, being signed for about £15 million from Feyenoord. So the left back, who is a Dutch international as well, it's just a case of formalities, and then the announcement will come in. And then one that we have been monitoring for the past few days, we said it in the last live show, that it's just a case of when and not if, and finally the when has come. So the when was today, twice for Barcelona, as they announced the signing of Christian Eriksen, free agent from Chelsea FC, and of course another free agent. Wait till I talk. Christian Eriksen. My mind on the front. Andres Christensen, officially a FC Barcelona player, as well as the Ivorian international Frank Kessie, very powerful midfielder. He does everything in the midfield, everywhere in he plays. So Barcelona officially announced these 2 signings, and they also made announcements on the unveiling dates for these 2 players, which is of course later this week. And then back to the Premier League and back to London. Raheem Sterling is just apparently a few formalities away from completing a £50 million move from Manchester United to Chelsea FC. Manchester City. They happened to me today from Manchester City. Why my mind? I make I talk and make I rest. We're in there. Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen. Now, this is one that we brought up earlier on in this our How Market shows, where we try to discuss possible destinations. And my question that day was, why Manchester United need to look at this guy? Because no brainer. He's a free agent. He's just coming out the back of Brentford. You've lost about 3 midfielders. You need a midfielder. The coach that's coming in, Erik ten Hag, plays the kind of football that a man like this should be very, very interested in. So definitely he comes in and he starts for Manchester United. He improves the team immediately. No be a case of he need to improve or anything. This is a proven player at the highest level of football. Though he not work out at Inter Milan, but then Christian Eriksen is one. He has decided to join Manchester United. A 3-year contract offered. We never know his salary yet, but he's definitely joining. But then Brentford now, I don't know whether they feel used somehow. Yeah. But then at the end of the day, if you no one feel used, if you don't offer the guy 3-year contract, maybe February or March, you understand? So now you're none the wiser, you're feeling used, but then they shouldn't be feeling used, because in as much as they are part of his return story, bad. We move. I don't talk the Eriksen, I don't talk the Man U, so we move from there to another one. And I don't know if you wanna remember this guy, Nuno Espirito Santo, the new manager of Al Ittihad, Al Ittihad, Saudi Arabian football club. I think they came 4th in the league last season. He has been jobless since his terrible time at Tottenham Hotspur.
I didn't know even iron him. I just only myself. No iron this.
So Nuno Espirito Santo, of course, new Al Ittihad Saudi Arabia club manager, and this one came out last week as well. Ola Aina, former Chelsea academy player, of course, playing for Torino more recently. A move back to the Premier League is being rumored, and Nottingham Forest and Leeds United are the teams that are currently interested, if we are to take anything in the rumor mill. And then finally, Jesus, Gabriel Jesus, Gabigol has been unveiled by Arsenal FC after 3.5 years. They signed up. So finally, this one has been announced. £45 million from Manchester City.
Is this Arsenal dressing room?
Yes, of course. And don't forget, he also worked with Mikel Arteta at Manchester City as well. So a club that lost Aubameyang and Lacazette in the last 6 months, definitely they needed a striker, and Gabriel Jesus is the one. They may be looking to get another one. We don't know yet, but we will see how they go.
Okay. Gabriel Jesus, now you replace Aubameyang.
Okay, and we move. Calvin Phillips. Why is your picture half, my brother? Let me solve that for you right now. All right, so Calvin Phillips, it does that I said the money where they use sign Jesus, the way they use sell Jesus rather than they use sign Calvin Phillips. And this one, I reported about 45 million to 50 million pounds, 6-year deal for the 26-year-old.
Died there.
For a team that lost Fernandinho within the space of, as soon as possible, one of the most sought after talents in the Premier League, signing this one and then securing their future. Of course, they still get Rodri, we still did this team. So we never know in team role yet. We'll know as the season goes on. But of course, we have the opportunity and we have the room to speculate and come to conclusions about that. So we'll be discussing these topics one after the other here. I'll just take 5 more of the most recent comments that came in and we move. King Casanova. Wendy. I don't go up too much. King Casanova says, make una tell Ronaldo making come out for my team. Oh, I guess a Manchester United fan. Daniel Chike Uduma said, the guy no one play UCL. I think he's talking about Gabriel Jesus. Obiora Martin says, okay. I think he tagged somebody to come and enjoy the rest of the day. Nice one, Obiora. Daniel Chike Uduma said, the guy go rotting for City. Oh. I think he's talking about Calvin Phillips. I don't know. Fortune Angelo say, Harry, warn yourself. No yab my Arsenal. Fidelis Megbuluba says Ronaldo to Chelsea. All right, let's get to the matters arising and the matters at hand. Of course, we'll have these stories scrolling at the bottom of this video. But let's start from you, Max. Which of these 3 topics are you taking on as we begin the show?
I think I'll take Calvin Phillips.
Phillips to Manchester City from Leeds United. Your thoughts?
Yeah. I also take
just start. You won't count them first. Okay, just first start with the Calvin Phillips.
Okay,
now.
so the Calvin Phillips to Manchester City. It's going to be a direct replacement for Ronaldo.
Okay.
He might not slot in there immediately, but with time, I know that because he's a very good player, he knows how to tackle very well and all that. I'm sure that with time, his integration into the team is going to take a while, but I see it as a very positive signing that is going to make a very good impact when he starts really playing into the team. Because what's his name? Even Rodri. When Rodri came, he wasn't really the kind of Man City player that they wanted.
Yeah,
he was just good at tackling, but he wasn't good at passing the ball.
Yeah.
But with time now Rodri has now entered. He has now owned that position. Currently, he's playing it very well. He's marking. He's passing the ball well.
Added goals to his game too.
His passing he has improved and he has added goals. He now has goals.
Yeah.
He now takes outside shots, and so I'm sure that Calvin Phillips already is a Premier League tested player. But I'm sure even if you're in a Premiership and you're playing well, when you come to Manchester City, because of the way they play, because of how they are always with the ball, you have to come and learn that one too. So I'm sure that Calvin Phillips is going to fit in well into the Manchester City team.
What do you think? Dani, what do you think? First of all, what do you mean team role? In the come... What did they come?
For me, now very good buy. As a good cover, because you having Calvin Phillips for a cover, because I don't see him City Rodri on the bench. He's a very good cover to tell you the level where Manchester City they right now, to get a player like Calvin Phillips for cover and very good cover. Even if Rodri get injury tomorrow, you dey very sure say this guy go play and he go play well. Do you understand? But the only doubt and regret what they get over this move be say the way Rodri don't improve on that imposition. I wonder wetin Calvin Phillips go play. We go make Pep think any day to sit Rodri for bench for Calvin Phillips, but Pep now one man way he no go fit just predict that. He go fit just wake up say, see Calvin Phillips just take this role. But I feel say Rodri they give Man City that balance in the help Pep defense they come out the way you want. But all I am saying is that na very good move for Calvin Phillips. Even in my senior brother when they call from Leeds United to Man City to go they wash cloth for their brainer. Then they play in Champions League. I will tell and say, bros, go collect the bread, they wash the cloth. Do you understand? So, but I believe say the move, a very good move. He go improve.
Wait till you want talk that the way you want talk.
He go improve the defensive part of Man
But they
City.
just say player now. Then they say Sterling now 50 million. Wait till because Arab money concern this inside. Man City never spend any money for signing this window, you know.
Yes, now.
So which one be Arab money? Why
They are on financial holiday now.
They are selling players.
We are saying the same thing. They sold
Ferran Torres to Barca.
Okay, Aguero was free, right? David Silva was free.
Those ones were free now.
They were all free now.
They ran their contract.
And joined.
Then the Aston Villa man came.
Which Aston Villa man?
Greenish came now.
100 million.
After they said Aguero and David Silva.
See, he just
My brother, see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. The only winner in that Kevin Phillips transfer, that Kevin Phillips.
How?
how?
Now player where Man City they get now. He's a good player.
If you check Wikipedia, if they should update Kevin Phillips profile, you will see one Premier League trophy.
Already
now.
But then in terms of that defensive midfield position,
City
Guardiola has killed Premier League.
how?
Like has it gotten to a point where you buy a 45 million pounds player for cover up?
It dey happen.
They
now.
happen now.
Now the current
Just the way somebody bought Lukaku 90 million pounds and sat him on the bench.
It don't dey happen already. This is where football is right now.
Sancho put on for bench.
No, it's not true, sir.
Sancho did not start the season.
No, sir. No, sir. Please.
It was Greenwood, Rashford, and Cristiano now. What do you want to
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You don't come to this.
Sancho. Like after we lost Sanchez. After we lost Sanchez, it's been a very long time. Man, you has not been able to buy a natural winger since Ronaldo left.
Yes.
Now, when we paid for Sancho, we bought a natural winger for the first time in a long time.
Fair enough.
The plan was not to cover anybody. He was never a plan B player. The only reason why he was on the bench is just a routine. Like when we signed Mkhitaryan,
You feel if Greenwood and Rashford were good enough, Sancho will break into that team with the way he was wasting the opportunities he was getting.
Greenwood was there. Rashford was there when we were following this guy for 3 years. Rashford was even on top of his game when Man U was following this guy.
Because
So
I don't feel say.
what are you trying to
Me,
do?
I don't ever feel say Greenwood.
Fernandinho was even the captain of this team.
They
don't old. He's leaving. Then bring a direct replacement to come replace him for the same thing. So what are you saying?
Who they for go sign?
Wait, they talk about 45 million for bench. Who they for go sign?
Rodrigo. Rodrigo is playing. And you need a backup for Rodrigo.
Okay.
Isn't it so? Now I'm saying that if it has gotten to a point where a Premier League club will pay 45 million pounds to buy a player, because believe you me, even in that contract, there can't be anything like a regular starter.
Yes.
In personal terms. So if you now pay 45 million pounds for a player who will play after Rodrigo must have played, it means something is not wrong with Premier League, including Manchester United. I'm not singling out City. Understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about a league.
You single them out. You said Guardiola has killed the Premier.
Yes, now.
So you're singling them out.
That you bought last summer. You bought a player 100 million pounds, and you and I cannot count how many games.
Just like Sancho that you bought 80 or 70. And we cannot count how many games he played too. Everything depends on form.
Excuse me. Sancho is not in the first place. Sancho is not 80 million.
How much was
Sancho is 85 or so.
It's not true, sir. Sancho is not 80 million.
How much is Sancho?
Check it, please.
How much was
Secondly,
How much was Sancho? How much is Sancho? He's above 75. He's above 75.
It's above 75.
He's above 75.
78 is not it.
If I leave this.
No. Get what I'm saying. Look at
75 is not 80. Fair enough.
75 is not 80. And Sancho is never a backup for anybody. That Sancho did not start when he came was simply because he came from a different league. A kind of tradition.
So now this is it. A team won the Premier League last season. They lost their captain who plays defensive midfield. They sold a player earlier in the window. Who they first sell? Gabriel Jesus, 45 million.
Yeah.
They've sold another player, 1 year contract, 2 of them. Now this one 50 million. They still have a transfer budget too. They want to replace a defensive midfielder. So now, the fact that they don't make 95 million profit already without spending, because Erling Haaland, they didn't pay any signing fee.
Yeah.
You have 95 million already adding to the money where you get as transfer
Was
budget.
Haaland free?
How much now?
How much?
How much now?
I ask you now.
That 55 million, be 60 million. Wait be that for Haaland.
50.
Wait be that for Haaland.
55.
And they still have 40 million.
Okay.
They've used it to buy Calvin Phillips now. They never entered a transfer
This
budget.
45 million
So we
pounds.
can't be
This
saying money
This
using
45 million pounds, where would they talk?
Eh.
Arsene Wenger spent all his life in Arsenal. He spent this money once.
That not then now.
It's not them.
Not then now.
It's Sanchez 2014-13.
How much will you do?
Ozil was 55 million.
Okay, Sanchez came.
What of
before
Ozil now? What of Ozil?
What was Ozil now?
Wait, now.
He was not about Ozil now.
I said
Ozil now.
the first big money
Eh,
Wenger spent in Arsenal was 30 something, I mean 40 something on Sanchez. Then Ozil followed.
okay.
And I am now saying, if a manager, a tactical manager like Guardiola, as he claimed to be, wants to get a plan B to deputize, because we are looking for a deputy for Rodrigo. Forget about English.
Minus deputy, he should be good enough to start on days. He's not there. These kind of teams have to have good 2 players every position.
Eric,
You can't go and bring somebody that the gap between him and Rodrigo is small.
How much is Rodrigo?
So how much?
The same amount of money. Almost the same.
You bought Rodrigo. He bought Rodrigo how much?
About the same amount of
It
money.
can't be the same.
about 60.
It's not possible.
About the same. Now, how much you buy the Rodrigo?
It's not true.
How much you
About
buy the
60.
Rodrigo?
Kevin Phillips is more expensive than Rodrigo. Check
That's
it.
a lie. That's a lie.
Rodrigo is more expensive. About 60.
Atletico.
About
Rodrigo was
60
about
million.
55 million pounds.
55 for
If
60.
Rodrigo is 55 million pounds, how many? 2 years ago, right? How much would you say Rodrigo now?
He has improved.
He's
Yeah,
not
that's
improved. This was not the player they bought.
This is what I'm saying.
Even his Spain national team starter right now.
This is what I'm saying. If you want to say Rodrigo now, Rodrigo should be up to 65, 70 million pounds.
Yes.
Isn't it so?
I
So
agree.
now for
And you're getting somebody to deputize him, and you're paying another 45 million to get a player whom you and I know that on a very good day, if Rodrigo tests fit, 100% fit, he won't play. Rodrigo will start.
See the way Guardiola plays his game, he might even play the 2 of them. We don't even know what the formation is going to be.
This man is a man that keeps every player happy, whether you're in the bench or
When he's
not.
doing that, he's just trying to play everybody to avoid dressing room unrest.
Which is wise now.
Okay, it's wise now.
Should we be allowing dressing room arrest?
No, it's wise.
It's wise now.
Like it's wise to pay 55 million pounds to buy Rodrigo, then pay 45 million pounds to buy another player at the same position.
Yes.
Just the way you bought Laporte, you bought John Stone, you bought Ruben Diaz for central midfield defense. And you win Premier League. And you got disgraced by Madrid.
The Kunate way this Liverpool go by, then Bayern to come start.
Okay.
Wait now. Konate they start match now.
In the start,
They're not Bayern to start.
they're not Bayern to start. It was a cover for Van Dijk and for Matip. It was never a start. They're not Bayern
They
to
did
start.
never want Ronaldo to start game at all. Never.
Konate buying was a tactical buy.
Okay.
So this one not be tactical.
This one I hate
Don't
is
start.
This one a technical
At the point, Matip was not. Before Konate came,
Matip was not.
Matip not the way in there now.
Na lie. See, from the beginning of the season, Matip stand.
Konate improved Matip.
No, Matip stand from the beginning.
Konate arrival improved Matip game.
Which match where Matip say?
Move.
Which match if you remember say
let's
Matip slip off?
Let's move.
Now that's teacher by. Could not take by now just
Phillips,
teacher by.
we still there on first topic.
See, to me, I go wish what happen for. See,
discussion they go on.
in as much as I the best for Pep, but I will tell you say Calvin Phillips buy a very good one because one of the reasons why City were out of this Champions League last season now they are blow for first leg and check when injury hits them there was no better defensive midfielder. See when they put Fernandinho
So now you want them to carry 10 million, go
Fernandinho
buy Coquelin from
Fernandinho was
maybe they carry 10 million, go buy Coquelin.
Fernandinho said at Chelsea he no go play 15 matches. Fernandinho at Chelsea, he no go play 15. So
and Rodrigo there.
And also
Rodrigo
remember, wait now. Also remember,
Mourinho carry John Terry at the age of 30 plus, play 38 Premier League matches, winner.
because Mourinho no sabi rotate. Mourinho no sabi rotate team. He ready to go with one squad for 1 year. Drink their blood.
All of them go
He no
play
sabi
all the
rotate.
matches, both for
He's
Champions
not
League,
like that.
both FA Cup,
Now why
everything.
he go carry somebody wey dey play 2, carry am go play 3, inside number 3, inside position number 3 wey
Leave the person
himself
wey
he still
choose.
sign.
Exactly.
He's still your best manager.
Yes, he's still my best manager, but he no carry Champions League for me.
Max, go on. Let's wrap up
Okay,
on
yeah.
this Calvin Phillips matter.
The next one will be Kessie.
Kessie.
Frank Kessie.
Yeah, his own. Barca has signed him since, but they've not been able to unveil him and register him and all that. But since they've gotten their finance together, they can now come up. They can now register them. So him and Christensen, they'll register them very soon.
Kamavinga be ready.
So Kessie is a very good. You know, this last season that just ended, we didn't have that steel in the midfield. Our midfield was kind of very light and all that. So he's going to bring in a lot of steel. He's going
Was that a season? That was an experiment for Xavi. He's going to play his first season very soon.
We just talk to this mic.
No, like you can't call that a season.
But it was his season.
I'm not talking about the half season Xavi had. I'm talking about the full season.
As a whole, the season as a whole. Both Coman plus Xavi.
The midfield was very light.
Because we are waiting for Xavi's first season.
This one will be his first season. So
coach, don't
person like
nothing like full first
Kessie,
season.
because of how strong he is and how he moves and how he plays.
Minus his physical abilities, he's a ball player.
Yes, and he's very technical too.
Everybody's going Mourinho way now.
He's gonna play. He's gonna be in that midfield now. He's gonna be like a kind of utility player.
Yeah,
he'll be able to cover up for times that what's his name?
Ingo give one now. Waiting the jungle, no they give one now.
yeah.
Times that Busquets will be out, he'll be able to cover up for Busquets, and he can also play where Pedri plays and where Gavi plays. He can play everywhere in the midfield. He's that kind of player.
Replacement for De Jong, you feel?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
now the young is already in Man U.
He's a direct replacement for.
I beg, show this area.
You think he's coming to sit or start?
He's coming to start. He's definitely going to play.
playing?
So who sits on the bench for Kessie?
Gavi. I think Gavi's going to sit on the bench.
What?
Yeah.
You're not getting it. Everybody is unconscious. Everybody is now consciously going Mourinho way.
Which is what?
That flexible football is no longer working. Everybody now need one man, at least one man in your midfield that is that rock. Check.
No,
Check
but that's the way it is.
That's the way football has always been.
That's how football has moved now.
We have Vieira.
Under Guardiola and Baka, who was the rock in midfield?
Who was the
Was
rock?
that there?
Under Guardiola and Man City, who is the rock now? Now, who is the rock now?
No time said where Fernandinho don't play. Don't play that kind rocky football.
You won't compare Fernandinho to rock.
Fernandinho was never known for that rocky football.
Okay.
Keita.
Alpha.
He was his rock.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, say Keita. Keita was
If you watch Guardiola's second leg against Atletico Madrid, you will see that Guardiola played typical Mourinho football, and that's
Na
a common
condition
leg.
I make.
Na condition.
City just seated in the defense.
How was the first leg?
City find
How
themselves
was the first
defending.
leg? The first leg was a free-flowing football now.
From who and who? From the
Guardiola
From the both sides, I be from you.
No, Guardiola played his Guardiola football.
Guy, this thing na tournament football. Na tournament
What did
football.
Liverpool play?
Is it?
What did Atletico Madrid
I
play?
don't know play their game. They
so-
are sit back
so-
and watch
so-
football.
So now you don't go their home, you dey win
Yeah,
now.
they
You go
win
still
now.
dey take risk.
Nah,
With the 1-0 lead.
Nah, they tell you
With
now.
I think Walker was out, Abi. With all the injuries they didn't get that
Don't
time.
come, oh. Injury is part of football. Don't give
So
me
what are we saying now? So
I beg.
So
Nah, but Ronaldo.
Kessie is definitely going to start. He might not play all the games then because in the Barcelona team we also have another boy that back at boards that nobody's even talking about.
Who's there?
Pablo Torre.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one na Smolina, na Smolina.
Smolina, but na so Pedri,
Na
na so
children for
Gavi
future. These are na
Pedri.
children for
Now when
future.
he begin,
the point
trend,
that- the point
now
that-
he go
the
raise
point-
the
the
topic.
point-
No
the
be
point
now.
I'm
Na children for future.
How old self?
Pablo Torre is 18, now be 17. Oh,
18,
oh.
17. Same as Gavi. Now Gavi is 17 and he's even playing for the Spanish national team.
But now when you begin play, they run the
Exactly.
attack
The
now.
point I'm trying to make.
Make
For now, we no send the papa.
Make your PK no go see the mom see you.
Make it up again. Now when we battle up.
That one I dey on me show. Any small final like the welcome.
Oh boy, guy. So continue, Max.
So that's for Kessie. Then for Christensen,
Yeah.
I don't really like that Christensen move, but I don't really like that Christensen move. But how we go do now? We define defenders them. So and he's coming he's coming very cheap and free.
Yeah.
So Christensen, even in Chelsea, he wasn't performing that well.
Not too special.
And he doesn't really perform on when they play four defenders.
Yeah.
We find out that he doesn't know how to cover up.
So
very
what do
well.
you think? Do you think he's coming as a long-term replacement for PK or something, or a rotation player? Is it good enough to start for Barcelona? Let's say alongside Araujo now. Is that the Barcelona starting centre-back pairing for the next 3 to 4 years?
No, if they had that kind of plan, or if they felt he was that good, I won't see Barcelona wanting to sign Koundé or
Yes.
the other guy from Napoli.
Koulibaly.
From Napoli. You understand? So they feel he's not that strong.
Yeah.
So they are looking to sign either Koundé
Koundé
or
or
Koulibaly.
Yeah,
So I think he's coming to sit on the bench like Eric Garcia, and maybe whenever they have their time, whenever they feel it's possible for them, they can just come in and play and all that. So I see him as a fringe player, but everything will depend on how he's going to play. If he comes in and he hits form, I'm sure he's going to start. But so far, he's signing, I think it's because if you check, they are also thinking to sign this Chelsea right back that also plays Aspilicueta, that also plays a central
It's a right
defense.
centre back sometimes, if need be.
Yeah, if need be. So I see his own. Everything will depend on how he is able to hit form and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So that's your 3 marks.
Yeah.
That's your 3 marks. All right. So we'll be taking about 10 comments now, and then we'll move on with the rest of the show. So Van Kuku says Christensen will play with Araujo. That's what he believes. Fidelis Isolo says Rafinha will end up in Chelsea because Barca can't pay up. They are too confident about his deal. Very true. Confidence can turn to shame within the blink of an eye. Ade Damola Gabriel says, what is going on with Man U transfer? Is it true they have gotten Eriksen? Yes, indeed. Christian Eriksen is on the way. 3-year contract for the 30-year-old, and that one has been sorted. Pending medicals, of course, and some other 1 or 2. Kiki Stanley says, I think this is okay. I think this is a Liverpool fan or something, but he's commenting on Liverpool matter. He says Konate signing was a precautionary signing based on the injury crisis that hit Liverpool defense the previous season. Yeah. Very true to an extent, yes. Fatai Afiz Temetayo says the only team stopping them from winning 2-3 EPL was Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. I think he's talking about Liverpool there. And Nosa Martin said, let just Ronaldo and Sterling and add Trossard to it, leave the Rafinha. That's another thing. Leandro Trossard just did the waste for Brighton. No, very good player we nobody they think about. Very, very nice player. Sullivan, Nubia. Ewo. Sullivan, they don't push you down. No. Away. Nah, lie, I don't agree. It's Sullivan now. Aha. Sullivan, Nubia said, waiting the worries hereditary. It be like CR7 move, enter well, where they argue well this night like CR7 movers. And then Frank Obia who says Rafinha is coming to us now. We shall see. All right, Henry, your 3 topics of choice. But before that, let's just take this. So, guys, the logo you're seeing on the top left corner of your video is from GVC Football. They are sponsoring this particular live stream, and they have so many earning possibilities for you. So it's a betting platform where you just need to wait to play games before you make money. You can sit down and make money in so many ways, and one of these ways is of course, there are promotion rewards where they have, if you invite person because you have an invitation code when you register, and if you use this registration code to invite your mates or your friends or people who don't like you, if you just post a registration link, say make people go register. After you're done with the invitation, you'll be able to make some money from this registration. So if you invite up to 5 people, you get 5,000 naira. So that's like 1 person per 1K per person. If you invite up to 15 people and up to 15 people register with your link, you have 18,000 naira as bonus awarded to you. Now this one, you know the way to make you bet. You're already making money without betting. You're already making money without playing games. You're already making money without chasing odds and all that, just by invitation of people into the platform. Now we have a registration link down in the description of this video, of course, and also we have a group link. That group link is directing you to the Telegram. So if you have any issues regarding registration or all that, you'll be able to follow that link and then lodge your complaints and also relate to the community, the GVC football community. Aside from that, the registration link is down there, so just click on it and register. And this is one of the many ways you can earn on the platform, outside of course reverse football betting that can also be done in the platform. All right, thank you so much for watching thus far. We move now. Harry, which 3 is the big?
We sign Malacia. I talk about Malacia. I talk about Eriksen and Ronaldo.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do with Sterling. Let me talk about Sterling first of all.
Okay.
What is the difference between Sterling in respect to pattern of play and Pulisic?
Big difference there.
Finishing, I feel.
Who finishes better?
Sterling.
Sterling finishes better.
Yes.
Yeah. Even better than Sancho, that man you spend close to 80 something million for.
To buy, right?
To buy.
Okay. So, like,
Sterling is a very good winger.
It's a natural winger.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a natural winger.
Nobody
He's
will
very
fit
good, and he's
stand
very
for bench
good
from
at
mine.
that right wing.
Okay.
Playing at the right wing.
Better than Christian Pulisic before coming to Chelsea.
Better than Christian Pulisic
England
before
power
Chelsea.
winger.
Before coming to
Pulisic
Chelsea.
will go now.
Better than current
From Liverpool
current
itself,
Pulisic.
better than any winger in Manchester United, even in his days in Liverpool.
You can't say it means he's not been watching
Yes,
football.
now from his days at Liverpool, man, you never get any winger.
Any winger
when,
that is as
when
good
they
as-
play for Liverpool,
as Sterling, yeah.
when I never get any winger for
I feel Rashford.
Rashford.
I feel
If they score go past Rashford sef for
You
Liverpool.
can't say that. Unless
Rashford.
you're not being real. Rashford in Manchester United. Rashford in Manchester United. Even
How many seasons where the Rashford shine now? Excuse you. How many seasons where the Rashford
Greenwood
shine?
at 19. Greenwood at
Scored
19
18 goals,
was better than Raheem Sterling in Liverpool.
At what season now?
Which one be what?
The one season, the Greenwood 19 season.
I
That year where he
dey
scored
tell you,
18
Sterling will be saying in one season he has 13 goals contribution in his one season.
He had 13 goals.
How many goals he get?
See, let me tell you.
Their best season call.
Let me
You
tell-
go count
let me-
this
let me
person
tell
best
you,
season and this person best season.
Let me tell you.
Sterling has always been there for
You are-
Liverpool, for Man City.
Excuse
You get when
me.
Sterling don't carry Manchester City for shoulder,
Scoring goals. And
scoring
everything.
goals.
And win them what?
He win them trophies now. Yes, now.
can you
That's
prove
true.
that?
Sterling goes. Sterling goes. Sterling goes.
it's not like
Sterling goes break
Sterling single-handedly handed Champions League trophy to Chelsea.
How?
Oh.
Look at.
How now?
Hold on.
On that fateful night, Sterling handed.
That first pass, he go clap for the defense, not for Sterling.
Can you imagine?
What?
All I'm saying.
Okay, if they say he scored that goal, Chelsea don't
See, all I'm saying is this: if there is a destination where I think Raheem Sterling would do well, aside leaving Man City, should be Arsenal.
How?
Okay, no, may tell us why. Now why would they here?
Now why we ask
how?
why?
When?
Christian Pulisic transferred in Man City, in Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
Hakim Ziyech is about to go. True or false?
True, very true.
Fine.
Very true.
Fine. Timo Werner struggled even last season. Even when he played from that wing, right? Question is this. Aside Ben Chilwell and
James.
Reece James, who plays from the back,
Yeah.
how many times have you seen a Chelsea winger performing well?
That's why Chelsea.
That's why they need a winger now.
So playing from the wing.
They are performing that way. Now why Reece James and Chilwell they score so many goals?
So many goals, right?
So now what they are looking for is a winger that can actually maybe fill in.
Not be said they know they
inside
create the
box.
chances.
That can
Then on their own, then they even get chances.
They are looking
The
for
wingers.
to them. If Reece James can do this from beginning to down to that end, now they need a natural winger who can finish it up.
Yes.
True or false?
Yes.
Then I ask you, who was Pulisic before he came to Chelsea? Was it bad?
He wasn't bad, but
wasn't
he has
bad,
not
but
worked out at Chelsea.
He has not worked
When
out.
that two was the
Not be
same
saying
team.
that the big
They
light
came
for
from the
Dortmund.
Bundesliga.
Okay, it was not. It didn't work out, man.
Yes.
And the Sterling work out.
We don't know if it will
We
work out,
don't know now, but you can't just
Sterling
close the door.
you can't just close the door. Believe you me.
Yes.
Guardiola is not selling Sterling for fun. He's not selling Sterling to balance book.
So you're
He's
saying
not
he's a
selling
finished
Sterling.
player?
He's not selling Sterling because Man City needs money. He's selling Sterling because believe it or you leave it. As it stands now, Sterling is surplus to requirement in Man City.
I know they doubt you.
Doesn't mean he's not good
Doesn't
enough
mean-
to play
doesn't
for
mean-
another man,
doesn't mean-
another Premier
How many
League.
times-
Gabriel Jesus is surplus to requirement. Doesn't mean he's not a good player.
When Pedro from Barcelona to
Pedro was
Chelsea.
surplus to requirement.
Question is,
Alexis
when
Sanchez
Pedro
was
from
surplus to
Barcelona to
requirement.
Chelsea was
and
how
Excuse me.
became a beast of a player at Arsenal.
Excuse me.
Okay, excuse me.
Can Guardiola
Eh.
let a player that is so important to him go?
Yes.
He allowed Alcantara from Barcelona to Bayern Munich.
Why?
See,
Playing
he,
time.
He left.
True or false?
He allowed Silva to go.
True.
Guardiola
Which Silva?
David Silva.
Old David Silva.
He go start, he go sit
Retired
all your
Silva.
midfielders for Man U.
Retired Silva.
He go sit any of your midfielders for bench.
Look at.
Not be excuse me, I dey tell you something
Silva was good
now.
enough to even start to start.
Oh, God, is
Silva
not
for Chelsea said go play big
At
role.
what age?
Any age.
Wait now. At what age did David Silva part Man City?
Okay, let's say 33 or 34. I'm not sure.
But even in that age, he was still able to give Fernandinho
Silva seen
another deal.
Of course, man.
So what I say-
Silva seen the run am.
You don't get
See,
it.
bring Fabregas back.
even
See,
now,
Eric,
Silva-
bring Fabregas back to Chelsea.
Silva-
You will see Georgie on the bench.
See, Guardiola not be manager with the whole player.
When the whole player.
Even the drag you.
It's not a matter of
If you
it's
won't
not a
go,
matter
Yes,
of
sir. He get reason why he leave Bernardo Silva now.
Can you remember one season when Guardiola joked in one press conference that there is one player in his team that is automatic starter?
Who is who now? Bernardo Silva. But now he's telling Bernardo
Not
Silva.
that!
If you want to go, you can go.
Sterling! That same
Football
season
na phases
when you
now.
say that same season when you say
can't
Sterling
be-
carry City for head.
Uh-huh.
Sterling was the only player Guardiola they parade that time.
That was that time.
This
now.
Guardiola
Football
wey
now.
see this Guardiola wey he dey do like say this Guardiola dey do like
If you want to go.
say he no
Shebi
dey
that same
make
Guardiola wey
mistake
spend
on
that
play.
much time Ferran Torres.
Why Sterling wan go? Tell me why Sterling wan
Na
go.
playing time.
Playing time.
What thing limit is playing time?
The Greenish wey dem buy no even better pass.
You know say Sterling at
He sell
27 years.
himself
I said,
for
You know
Manchester
say
City.
Sterling at
I said,
27 years.
excuse me, can a player just wake up in a team and start lacking playing time?
Who dey sit down for
Form go
bench?
happen.
Form go happen.
Other players go happen.
Other players go hit form better. than
Go hit form better.
Yes, yes.
He's 27 now. He feels he's not pushing
Like
the game.
Grealish hit form pass. Grealish hit form.
Greenish inform no even yarn Sterling form
Sterling
sef.
now.
Okay, Bernardo Silva hit form.
Yes.
Yes.
Pass him.
Uh-huh.
and there is
They
no,
don't play the same wing.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
people like Mahrez the way you go call.
No, nah.
Grealish should just come in for 100 million. 14. Now then when you go call now for the Man City wing now.
If you go market now, see Foden, see Sterling, who you go buy?
You buy Foden now. You buy Foden now. Even Sterling Papa go buy Foden.
Okay, Sterling is leaving Man City at 27. And Man is contracting Eriksen at 30.
So what are you trying to say?
And you are telling me that Sterling is consciously leaving Man City.
He's consciously leaving now.
No, he's leaving
How long was Aslico when he left Arsenal to Chelsea?
Sterling is leaving Man City in search of playing time. Waiting limit his playing time. Now he game way drop.
So you blame so Sterling is not good enough for Man City. That's what you're saying.
Chelsea no need this current Sterling and he won't perform. I am saying this. Put me now.
They show you now. He did now.
Is it this one? Is it what talking now? After week 20, you go back to this video.
I saw your video.
No wahala.
Harry, okay,
Moving on, right? Staying in one. More the next topic.
Sterling now one. Then talk about the Malacia.
Okay.
Is it that one? Is it that one? That one. I no sure say. This is one of the reasons now why Ronaldo wants to go.
Why?
We finished 6th at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Luckily.
It was termed our worst season as a
League
football
history.
club in Premier League history. Then season ended. It happens to be another record that June started and ended without Man U making a signing.
First time since Alex left.
Fine.
Yeah.
9 good years. It has never happened. And now, you want to sign a player in a team that does not have a standout 5 and 6, that does not have a good number 2, a team that does not have one number 4. Then you have 2-3.
Yeah.
In the name as in what's his name? Alex
Telles, yeah.
and Luke Shaw. And you have a new manager whom you think, according to them, they said he's a tactician.
Yeah.
And
It will
they,
be according to them. He no be tactician.
of course, now I don't know what makes him a tactician.
I mean, press man too. He be journalist.
Wait now, okay? Dutch League is not Premier League.
Oh, yeah, here, see the team now. See the team now. See the team now.
I am talking about priority.
Okay.
I'm
fine.
talking about priority. I am saying if Man U should land their first signing based on our scale of preference, our first signing in this summer transfer should have been a number 4.
A defensive midfielder.
Yes.
Now watch. The team that this very man took to the Champions League semi-final, Ten Hag, Ajax. Who was the defensive midfielder, quote and unquote? Frankie de Jong. Do you see Frankie de Jong? If you want to compare Frankie de Jong to the defensive midfielders with the Premier League, does he stand with any of them in terms of ability?
He can't.
Good. But now this is a defensive midfielder that played and led Ajax, played very well from that deep midfield position to the UEFA Champions League semi-final. That's one. Hold on. That's one. Okay. Secondly, now when he left, Ryan Gravenberch, that had just gone to Bayern Munich now, was the next person that played that position. Now,
in Dutch League.
Same thing.
In Dutch League.
Gravenberch cannot be compared to any proper defensive midfielder
in Premier League.
Now, you're seeing the style of footballers. This is somebody that Ten Hag, they come say he won't come jam body with anybody. It's better you have players that can keep the ball, deprive the opponents of the ball and play the ball in midfield. Okay. So if you have Dani van de Beek that's returning, Bruno Fernandes did that side, and then you have Frankie de Jong, we go soon sign.
People like Fred,
Frankie de Jong sign, and then you have Fred winning the ball back. De Jong and maybe Eriksen. No, leave McTominay out of this. McTominay is somebody where I feel say if he see game time under this my main, thank God, it can happen, but I don't see it yet. To me, the best thing are Fred to win the ball back. Okay. Move it on to players like De Jong that can go from box to box and also do a job within the box. And then Eriksen or Bruno Fernandes doing more of the final third creative work. And that's it. You don't need to go there sign Bissouma.
Do you know why I like Premier League? Premier League will assess you.
Any league.
No, please. No, sir.
Any league.
No, sir.
Any league.
Guardiola was winning La Liga. traveled to Germany. He was winning the league. He thought he can still play that Guardiola football.
He's still playing the Guardiola.
Wait, now he came to Premier League now, play a trophyless season now. Then he ran enter market now, begin to sign players. Van Gaal came to Manchester United after 2014 World Cup. On his way coming, he said Mourinho is afraid of my CV. He spent 2 years. His greatest achievement was Europe FA Cup.
Did Van Gaal sign players or not?
Van Gaal finish work now.
He's signing players, bro. So now, So now, this signing now, where you want to use against Guardiola now. The same Van Gaal no do am.
I am not Saka. I am not saying I'm not the single Guardiola out in this one.
Okay.
I tell you what thing that happen to managers when they come to Premier League.
Okay.
So as Guardiola come now, he no win am 4 times inside 5 years.
The talk now. The way they talk now. Na Dutch League in there. No be Premier League. He go come. Come play Man U, Liverpool. Where Konote go there at the back of Kaeta. Maybe so.
Yeah.
Then he go carry Frankie de Jong. Play Kaeta and the Konote. And you really get physicality in that game.
It's not about
and the Barcelona is busy signing Kessie. And they are relegating physicality in football.
Now this is Ten Hag now.
This is Ten Hag.
We are talking the football.
Who's supposed to
at least give the man a chance to play in football.
Fred not physical. Fred go
Fred has been physical for how many years in Man U?
I don't know what you want. They don't give you physical coach Mourinho, you say no. They don't give you journalists, you say no. They don't bring Sele, you say no. Who the what man and give you now?
Since Salas left, that Mourinho that played that physical football happens to be my best manager.
Alex no just leave.
I am saying that if Man U should make any signing now, it shouldn't be a boy who is going to compete with Luke Shaw on the left.
But everybody starts somewhere.
It's not true, sir. It's not true.
When's the game first score? When's the game first score? You know, sell for investment.
See what happened. Sell for one full season.
When's the game come? At the end of the game, I enjoy the game like this because I know say he must give us something to smile over for.
You know they understand what.
But this man is trying to build something for Manchester United. From here,
the hell cannot.
I don't understand this man.
Oga, can we bet that the hell cannot finish this 3 years contract?
Wait you want move. Wait now, baby. Wait you want move. I don't know whether you know what made this man successful.
You don't understand me.
See,
I understand
give him a chance.
You know the serious this man. You know the serious this man. They take Man United.
Then you give him time.
Oga, the only reason why Mikel Arteta is in Arsenal now is because of say manager no day market.
No. What are you gonna say manager no day market?
Arsenal no attempt to sack Mikel Arteta
because to sign.
But he not sign now. He never sign Gabriel Jesus.
Wait now. If you sack Arteta, who will you hire and how much can you pay him?
Coach is plenty.
Like who?
Coach is plenty.
Pochettino.
Coach is plenty.
Pochettino
said go come Arsenal do well.
The man on our sign, Arsenal for no figure sign him.
Who be that?
The one on sign.
This the heck now. Arsenal cannot sign this man.
Why Arsenal no sign?
How and why?
Arsenal cannot sign this man.
How and why now?
Oga.
You know, Arsenal waiting like how much?
Oga. You see this man?
Settlement.
Arsenal said now go even suit the man football.
His settlement about 2 million.
Oga, wait now.
So
forget about settlement.
How and why now?
Forget about settlement.
Oh, they play Champions League. Arsenal no dey play Champions League.
How much? If you are managing Man, you are managing Arsenal. Among you and I, who stand the chance of spending more money during transfer?
So far, Arsenal has been spending.
Who spent money past last summer?
Last summer.
Yes.
It depends.
No. What? It never depends. Wait now. It never depends. Simple question. Who spent?
I bought Ronaldo.
Okay, how much?
I bought Sancho.
24 million.
I bought Sancho. Then I bought Varane.
You spent past us now. You spent past us now.
No, say I no spend past them, no mean say I no fit spend past them.
So what are you saying now?
Wait now, wait.
So you spend past them, yes.
Wait,
So no,
spend
now
past
just
them. I no spend past them.
Even for this window, after I don't spend past you.
So wait, finally, now wait till they talk and say Malacia. You know they happy with the signing as now the first signing.
That is not what man you need.
Okay, fine.
See, man, can tell you why man you sign now. Man, you been able to follow for the distance. Man, you just see say the guy they go too very cheap to French league. And man, you rush hijack.
Go pay 15 million.
But a very good
hijack the
player.
league. You understand?
Man, you pay 15
because
million.
the man knows say in future he go do something about that left back.
I want to ask you something.
So as you see that guy they go,
Him buy to keep
they leave the young where they talk about rush go buy that
Go
guy.
buy that where they hot
Before
first.
this one go
for their yes.
This one, I know they forget, say we buy Aspilicueta 6 million.
Now talk, so now I don't talk about people playing without standby Jambody 4. Now I want to ask you,
Okay.
do you see Ten Hag surviving and succeeding in Manchester United without a strong Jambody number 4?
He has Fred. Now Fred is there to jam body.
Okay, are you a Man U fan?
He can play 2 people. When they talk
We dey watch Man U match now.
Okay, this Fred where you dey talk now, Fred where you dey see say we dey pair this Fred. Man U now don't start a revolution of playing 2-4.
Because the
We know because the two when we get no one fit.
good. So if you bring somebody that holds the ball well, moves the ball well, you don't need to defend.
So that would be who and who?
The young friend now.
So what happened to my front?
What happened to
Now the competition
I am
now.
still playing 2-4.
The young.
Thereby now denying my team the creativity I'm looking for.
Minus the young friend, the young Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes, or the young Eriksen and Donny van de Beek.
Okay. I play De Jong. I play Eriksen and
Van de Beek.
Fernandes.
Or Fernandes, yes.
Like this.
How many?
Yes.
Now,
tell me, say it.
Surprise you now, Eric. How many 4 will Liverpool they play?
Okay.
All their midfielders now 4.
Okay, wait.
All their midfielders now 4. Henderson now 4. Now 4. But they see they move now.
Oga.
They see they create chances.
Oga,
They see they score.
Abeg.
They see they assist.
Can you compare Thiago to Frankie De Jong in creativity and confidence?
Two of them no be the same.
Two of them no be the same thing.
They don't be the same thing.
They're not.
Can you compare Eriksen?
Can you compare Frankie
Thiago
De
compare
Jong
Eriksen?
to Jordan Henderson?
Who?
Can you compare
Give
Frankie?
me 2 of them. I go collect De Jong.
Who be
If I no collect De Jong, man wrong.
Liverpool player of the season.
Na chance make. Na chance na him make am.
You were the cause of community chance. You were the community chance.
You want just come come food for my belly.
this small guy?
My third
When that guy don't rapture.
is Ronaldo. Ronaldo leaving Manchester United is one of the best things.
No, na rumor. No, ain't go na rumor.
There is no rumor.
Na rumor.
I am only sensing one thing. If this man end up not going, it will only mean that he used that I am leaving issue
Make them sit up and sign.
to make money to sit up and make signings.
Na that small boy wanna bring.
You get? But now, if Ronaldo stay, will he help Manchester United? To me, the answer is no. It's my personal opinion now. Because I've been saying this on every platform. If you have a new manager on 3 years contract, and he has a project of rebuilding this team,
Yeah.
what it simply means that he should go Liverpool way. Open the door, let people go.
People have gone already now.
People have gone. People should still go.
Ronaldo will go.
Fine. That's what I'm saying. If Ronaldo go, it will be a plus.
Wan-Bissaka will go.
Wan-Bissaka will go. It will be a plus to Manchester United. Because we now, the United fans, we are no longer in a hurry to win trophy. We've got 9 years now. Yes, now.
True.
Like what we want to do now, had it been we do this thing 2013, Man U for don't win Premier League by now.
Yeah. It was the case of the chosen one.
But
David Moyes.
the board was like, we can continue from where Alex stopped.
Yeah.
Then who was coming to continue? A man that spent 11 years at the Merseyside doing nothing with Everton.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the man you brought to replace a 26 years old manager with 13 Premier League trophies. No be so. So now, if we want to go back to build a team, close your eyes. Forget about the damage. Forget about what will happen. We know it's not going to be easy. You might not say 18 goals from our goals this season. By now, we should be owing Premier League goals. But it should be for the meantime.
Yeah.
Because as we start now, people have forgotten how Sevilla beat Liverpool in FA Cup, in the Europa final.
Yeah.
People have forgotten how Madrid disgraced Liverpool in Champions League final. How they lost Carling Cup final.
Yeah.
But currently now, this Liverpool na team where we say, the Liverpool fan go sit here and I bet you say, 4 tournaments come next season, we hold one.
Very true. Very true.
So Ronaldo going shouldn't be a topic for argument. You get?
Yeah.
Because one now, man, you cannot force him to stay. He snubbed City to play for you.
And this whole thing of
The only way you can reciprocate that gesture is to say, if you wish to go, thank you for the one season, we wish you well.
but now man, you won't play the hard ball.
Because
man.
if there is one man you forced to stay in your team and win, it's not Ronaldo.
Yeah. True.
One is you can't force him to stay. Two, you won't win. He's a Portuguese man.
Yeah.
They are naturally arrogant people. I can't imagine a team forcing Mourinho to stay or going against Mourinho's wish. You first of all go to the media and tell the whole world what you discussed.
Go disgrace everybody,
Okay.
lock up.
You know? So I think Ronaldo should go. Because there has been this argument, which I am part of.
Yeah.
What the world has been seeing is Ronaldo's 18 Premier League goals. But people have not been seeing the fact that after Ronaldo scored 18 goals, there was no other person to score 10 goals.
No other person.
And people were thinking that the Manchester United players weren't good.
Yeah.
And nobody has been asking this question. Why were they not good?
Oh, so why?
Something happened. There was a reason why those guys weren't good. There is a man in Madrid today who is going to be the next Ballon d'Or winner. This same man did not win La Liga best player until Ronaldo left.
Yeah.
This same man,
So you feel it's the eclipsing effect?
it's not that he eclipsed those guys. It's not that he handicapped them. But this is a man that when he comes to your team, the team talks about him.
Yeah.
He is that man that both the manager, both the board talks about him. The training pattern is on him. The playing pattern is on him.
Yeah.
Everybody plays for him. And believe you me, in modern football, there are those guys who want to work against you. Who want to like switch off, let's watch you. Since you want to do it, do it. Take it or you leave it. This same Manchester United finished second last 2 seasons ago. We have
So
we had young boys that we are firing.
So this is it, right? You feel now that, okay, as Ronaldo is going now, all those players that maybe used this as an excuse personally to say,
to come out.
let them, they better step up. Oh.
Yes.
Rashford,
Yes. And
Sancho,
yes. And
they
second,
better step up.
and secondly-
because now they don't get excuse again. If
And-
at all this man go.
and secondly,
Eh,
people will say those guys are at 25, 24. So they have future.
yeah.
Unlike Ronaldo. If he likes, let him bank 30 goals come next season.
Yeah.
He still don't have any future in Manchester United. So the future plan of Manchester United does not involve him.
Yeah.
So why keeping him?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's move. Dani, your
My
own.
first, now still this Ronaldo. First,
Why nobody want to talk about Eriksen? Okay, guys, we'll do this one.
They come. You see, this Ronaldo.
Wait, okay, continue. But sorry, bring on to me. So we'll have a poll running on the YouTube live stream. So the question is Eriksen to Manchester United a good move? So we are assessing in terms of the player himself moving to Man U, in terms of Man U receiving him, and of course everything involved.
In
parties
general,
involved. In general,
in
what do you
general.
think? So let us know. The poll is running now. Okay, I think the poll is running now. It should be running. All right, so Dani, fire down.
So now, my view for this Ronaldo, where they go be saying, me particularly, I'm not happy. Do you understand?
Because it's coming to Chelsea.
now, not be say because they come Chelsea or Chelsea speculation or rumors.
Yeah,
If to say man you qualify for Champions League, if you know they hear this news,
very true.
this now the particular time Ronaldo need to show man you love and allegiance because now man you expose you to the world.
Now, if they feel say the Europa League where man you dey, now small boys they go plan. That now the simple difference between Lionel Messi and this Ronaldo.
No go plan.
If Barcelona,
No go
if
plan.
Barcelona been manage whole small team, you know say Messi ready to relegate with these people.
Yeah.
Messi ready to play in last block. Even when the whole analysts they say come out from Spanish league, go test another league. You know they even click the news. You know even send one single day. Now anyone come flex with the big boys Chelsea Shebi say we they play Champions League. Whoa. We don't need them. We need just Havertz and that Broja. You want go play Champions League because of Man U way. They were even better before he came. Now, why you know if you just stay, maybe assist
your loyalty.
the new coach. You feel even play like a player coach to this new team, to this new Manchester United. Now,
Be satisfied if they sit you on the bench to shut up.
build a new team after Alex Ferguson.
Know that you're in a team, but
I'm not interjecting.
Yes.
I want to ask a question. That a man who came to Manchester United 2003, delivered Champions League to Manchester United, win the best player, FIFA World Best from Premier League, still there standing. Travel to Spain, deliver for Champions League. Or he's went to Man City. You begged him to come. He gave you 18 league goals, 24 goals in all. And there was no other person who stepped up to get a double digit. And he's 37. The first 35-year-old man in Premier League history to score 15 league goals plus. After all this sacrifice, your team couldn't make top 4 with Ronaldo 24 goals. The only reason why we escaped group stage in Champions League was Ronaldo goals.
yes, true.
And this man said, whether you like it or not, I don't belong in this tournament. And you are telling me to show loyalty. You want to bring Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo argument.
Okay,
A man has left Barcelona because they don't have money.
Harry.
None of his doing now. None of his doing. This is
Harry.
not.
How is it Ronaldo's
Harry
fault
now.
that
Harry.
not even a Rashford could score 10 league goals? How is it Ronaldo's fault
This is it.
that not even a Jadon Sancho of £30,000
No be Ronaldo, Messi, something. Everything when you talk there now.
No, you still in the talk now.
You know
Everything when I fight doing talk
It's the
now.
fact.
You know they
So what
understand
is the
me.
lie
See.
there?
That Barcelona said he expected you to play for Barcelona for free.
Which player has ever played football for free?
So how do you expect a 5-time Champions League winner to play in Europa?
So the
So play for Europa
Chelsea,
and
they
then
want come now. He go get the Champions League.
500,000 and then play for free. What be the similarity?
Which club now? In one go,
What's
they
the
go Asham.
What
Winning the Champions
made
League.
Sadio Mane come out for Liverpool?
They didn't want to increase his salary.
They don't want to increase his salary. So he left because of money.
Yes.
Yes, now.
Yes, now.
Are you serious?
Why leave now?
So
Now playing
if
time.
Sadio Mane at his level can dump Liverpool because of money, and Ronaldo dumped Man City with a very high chance of winning trophies, come to rescue you, play his role in an attempt to rescue you. You refuse to compliment his effort, and he said, I have done what I can do for you guys. I want to go and do what I'm supposed to do. I want to go to where I belong to.
Where he want go now?
Tell
Okay, now Harry, tell us where he want go. Where he belong, where he want go.
Ronaldo is a Champions League player.
Okay, where you feel say now he suppose go.
Okay, if Ronaldo,
I asked Roma they call him. Mourinho for Roma. You never see that. Roma.
I hear
Whether
that
Roma
thing,
call
I hear
him,
that thing. Napoli.
whether Roma call him,
For Roma, waiting go complain. Now Champions League one play
he
for
can't
Roma.
go to Roma.
So where he want? I want me you tell me where he belong, where he want go. No, use this opportunity. Tell us where Ronaldo belong. Where he never belonged there before.
There are arguments he don't bring to the table.
Okay, wait. Let's move on.
I beg ma finish up my this my Ronaldo. Waiting I dey try to talk be say now Ronaldo supposed play.
It's
a
not
bigger
true.
role for Manchester United. That is my own
Thank you. It's your
opinion.
opinion.
Do you understand? Because after Champions League final, when Drogba they leave, I remember one question when they asked him, if you had to come back to Chelsea, waiting you go fit come back on do. Easy say even if they want make in Concord grass, as long as na Stamford Bridge, his heart is
Ronaldo
already
don't
there.
cut grass for
That
us.
one is one. Then secondly, this Eriksen wey man you buy, it ain't just they paid me because I don't see that guy vision. Hi, Eriksen and Fernandes in form. big problem. Big, solidity problem inside the midfield. With the young. I don't assemble this team for this team.
Anybody when they watch this show, no, don't you ever take these two men serious. This one I laugh.
See, the young people.
You don't. I am here with them live. You're watching camera. You see these two here now. I am here with them. I laugh and they laugh man.
You see, I just check one record today. Fernandez having a poor season at Manchester United, 24 goals contribution.
Oh yeah.
Imagine Eriksen, con Adamian, the kind thing where Eriksen go deliver.
The kind of vision we get.
The pass,
the kind passes we
the
get.
free
Like,
kicks.
They don't want to talk that if you go area back to further and collapse, and I'm you problem. They don't want to talk that one.
Wish all of us they pray say that kind of thing no go happen.
We are praying.
So we they look a midfield way the young Eriksen and Fernandez they and
Creativity
he work
full on.
out the way
creativity.
the way maybe the manager
It's
plan
young.
for
Where
everybody.
shall you know one?
Manchester, they're not going to jam anybody.
Imagine say this
They
thing
will play
work
you.
out.
If one score 5, they will score 2.
Imagine say this kind of thing work out. It will be a very good one for Manchester United. And they go enjoy them. The only thing they go let Man you down if they no buy a good 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Now that's the
Say
thing.
they
That's
continue with Varane and Maguire.
Now why they find that?
Even when Lampard was at the peak, even when Lampard was at his peak, there was a Michael Ballack.
So now waiting I just dey talk. This Eriksen going to Man United na very good one. Very good one. He go work for them. And the guy go really improve their team from
I
the
tell you.
just like as Fernandez from the
Yes.
kick off the ball, the day he enter United, he improve that
fire,
team. And so
yeah,
I dey see this Eriksen move. So, that
Imagine
one na my number two.
imagine classic Toni Kroos and classic Luka Modric. They still have an iron bender like Casemiro. You talk
In as
well.
much as you call those,
Continue, people are watching
in as much
you.
as you still call those names,
God will help Man U.
small boy Barcelona boys don't embarrass them.
God will put my enemies to
So
shame.
I don't know where they usually classified one team like that. Then my third person, Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. Very good move too. That
Playing
boy go
time, what
enjoy-
club is coming?
He go enjoy goals. Yeah, because he's going to play without pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure on him.
Of
There
course
is no
not.
pressure of
No Panama thing.
you want win league. The target is that may una try make sure say we finish top 4. Even if they no see make the top 4 next season, no see much pressure. But this guy he go score go with fun because
and he go
Arsenal
get
they
more
create
play,
yes,
game time.
Arsenal they create enough chances and then they feed their strikers well. People like Saka. Then they deliver the ball well for him. Jesus go walk. A very good buy. And in the under manager way, 2 of them don't rapport before.
Yeah.
So it will be very good. And Arsenal they play a similar football with just like Man City, attacking football. Arsenal to these days they don't also they press. You understand? And Arteta they bring the vision where Pep gets. If they see the similar thing where Pep they try to do, Arteta inside them get them. So if you say this Jesus
With
for
the-
Arsenal,
with the
a very
virus.
good buy and he go
With
bang
the
in
virus.
lot of goals. And they even pity me because
the
people like
virus.
Maguire now they go they
They are in
scrub their neck
trouble.
for grant to the man camp.
They are in trouble. You people cannot see why I said it was all a joke.
So
I have Maguire and I'm signing. I am signing Eriksen. Can't you see?
When I go they score now, when I go they concede.
So when I score 9, I concede 10. I still lose the game with the -1.
I think we move. All right, guys. Let's take some of your comments and a quick reminder that this live stream is sponsored by GVC Football. So GVC Football is a reverse betting platform. Just entered the Nigerian market, very very fresh. Now they have affiliations with Coral, the international betting company, as well as a Ladbrokes. So GVC has many levels of rewards for you. Even outside when you're not playing games, you still have the ability to earn money and of course make some money on your free time, you understand, just by inviting people to the platform. So this is another means that you can earn money. So they have, like I said earlier during the show, a crypto withdrawal and a crypto recharging function. So if you recharge over 10 USDT, your reward is 0.7 USDT. You can see going up there. If you recharge over 400 USDT, you're earning as much as 48 USDT in bonuses. And that 48 way they earn, if you use them on your own, play games, you understand, and then keep, of course, your normal recharging for yourself. So normally the bank will charge a 5% handling fee, and that's just it. But then everything is seamless. I've used this platform already. I've already made some money, and the payment was very, very fast. I used the USDT option, and then everything was seamless and fast. So check in the link in the description here on YouTube. You will see a registration link and, of course, a group link. That group link links to their Telegram. That Telegram, now you go for their customer service, ask your questions, make inquiries, and to know if it's working. And one more time, for this and every other financial investment, make sure you do your own due diligence, you understand, to check on your own so that you will clear your doubts by yourself. All right, thank you so much. And we'll move on to some comments, and then I'm going to be posting the link so that you can join us right now. So where's the link? All right, so I have the link in the comment section on YouTube. It's dropping on Facebook shortly. And just click on it. Once you click on that link, the link will carry you to the website. Once you read the website, just allow the website to use your camera and your microphone so that we'll see you and so that we'll hear you. So what we want to hear from you now is your thoughts on the current transfer stories that are trending, minus the transfer stories where they trend. Where we talk about, there are some topics that we skipped. Maybe you want to talk about them and also let us know your thoughts. Don't forget, is 2.5 minutes per call, so we are sticking to that very, very strictly, and then so that we can take as many people as we can. Where's that comment? So the link is also now on Facebook, so you can click on it. Immediately you click on it, it will take you to the website. Allow the website, use your camera and microphone so that we can see you and so that we can hear you. And we move. All right, so we'll be taking the first caller, FC Barcelona. Are they here? Yo. Are you there? FC Barcelona, are you there? I never hear my own. Can you hear us? It's working. It's no from my FC Barcelona, are you there? You don't run, no. So FC Barcelona, please do well to. I don't know what's wrong. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
You're on, no. You dey show us Lego.
Just leave on here. I don't tire. I tire of hearing matter. Hey, what do you think today now?
It's everything. You can just might as well, if you don't want to show your face, just turn off your camera so that we're not going to see the shit and ground.
We try to do it.
It's off now. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Wait till I come do it. Where?
We hear you, they talk.
We hear you, fire down.
Oh, I'll be Bassa man.
Yeah, so we don't see him already. Welcome.
Okay. Well, Harry, I don't know what happened today. You will be so disappointed. Now you are not say come no pass all, but today you just the yap people. How you talk since Frank the young no get nothing to do.